Hello everybody, and I'm going to be going through what I consider to be video 0.5 of this channel. The first video I've got planned is going to be a lore video, but until then, I'm just going to really quickly go over this spreadsheet that I've made here. The fact that I have a spreadsheet should let you know right off the bat I'm a very serious PGR tuber. Now, as you can see, it's labeled Gacha Pulls Spreadsheet because this is in fact me logging every single pull I'm going to do in PGR. That's on a main construct banner. For people who don't know or might be new to the game, there's two different banners, and you can see I've got a little color key here. There's a banner that gives you a new construct, S-rank construct, after 60 pull pity, and there's one that has a variable pity between 80 and 100 pulls. It's a pretty hotly debated topic whether or not people should pull on the 100 or the 60 pull banner, and the general answer most people seem to get is that the 60 pull is more reliable, so you're able to budget better, but your luck is going to be better on the 100 pull. My goal here is to once and for all get some hard data so I can show people, like, here's the facts. One of these banners definitively is the better option. So let's start going over the spreadsheet. First off, I've got some patches divided up here. The bluish-green ones, as you can see, are patches that I'm going to be pulling exclusively on the 60 pity banner. And then these yellow packs here, I'm going to be pulling exclusively on the 100 pity banner, the Fate banner as it's known. I've also got averages. Should probably swap these two. But I've also got averages for how much I'm pulling. So there's the orange average, which is the total amount of pulls I've done, and then this blue column here is the average amount of pulls it takes for me to get a character copy, whether that's pulling them for the first time or getting a duplicate to rank them up. I'll just very briefly go over what I've done for the previous patch, Untold Naraka, and the current patch, Aria. So over the entirety of Untold Naraka, aka the Near patch, I got 614 pulls done. That is a little bit of a psychopath amount, but don't worry about that too much. And I pulled a total of, I believe, 10 character cards. Yes. No, that's actually 11, I can't count. So I've got 11 character cards off of this patch. 5 of them were A2, 2 of them were 2B, and then, 3 of them were 2B, and 2 of them were 9S, because you get his first copy for free from daily login. And I also got Lucia Plume off of the anniversary banner. I got very lucky with her. 11 pulls, as you can see, so that's kind of insane. And that does throw off the average by a little bit. Overall, the average for this pull was on the 70 banner, by the way. It's the only one, so we can kind of just ignore it. It doesn't mess with things too much. But just know that that's there if you're a math fan. Generally, the average was sitting around 60 pulls, which is to be expected because the rate is 0.5%. It's pretty low. So yeah, all of these average, the near pulls here, all average out to about 60 pulls per character. And then there's the 11 for Lucia Plume on the anniversary banner, of course. The overall average is a little bit under 56 pulls. So this means that you're only saving on average about 4 or 5 pulls over the pity, which is pretty bad. At least in my opinion, that's really bad, because obviously you want to be getting more things than just going to pity every single time. And then, as we discussed before, there's my 600 total pulls for the patch. So that's the basic rundown of what happened in Untold Naraka. And overall, I would say that I had pretty average luck there. Let's move on here to Aria. So of course, outside of getting Selena, I haven't done a whole lot of pulls in Echo Aria, but I did do a couple for Luna, because I didn't have her yet. So I got 2 copies of Luna. This was on the 100 pull banner, by the way, the Fate banner. I got 2 copies of Luna, the first one coming in at 37 and the second one coming in at 60. I got her just those 2, so she's at SS. And the average for this pack is 48.5, about 7 pulls lower than the other one. So you can see here, overall, the average amount of pulls you're going to be doing, at least from the data so far, is pretty significantly lower on the 100 pull banner so far. I'm going to keep updating this, of course, as different patches come out and I do more and more pulls. But for the most part, the data's pretty supportive of the idea that the 100 pull banner is more cost efficient by a decent margin. To close it out, I just want to look at some math really quickly. So here's a geometric distribution for the probability of getting a construct on the 60 pull banner below 60 pulls. That's what all of this means. This is the probability, 0.5%. The number until pity, 60, and then we're setting it to look at probabilities under that pity number. And so the chance that it gives us that we're going to get a construct anywhere before pity, that's anywhere from 1 to 59 pulls, the probability of getting it anywhere in there is 26%. Which, like, I don't know. To me, that's pretty bad. One time out of every 4 you're gonna get it before 60, and that can be anywhere from 1 to 59 pulls. That's not great odds in my opinion. And I'll just tweak it a little here and we can take a look for the 100 pull banner. It does have variable pity, but I'm just gonna say it's at 100. And so of course, the odds for getting it below 100 are way better, 78%. But the odds for getting it at 60 are significantly higher than the 60 pull pity banner. So compared to a 26% chance, you have a 60% chance to get it under 60. And then if we close it down even more, the odds to get it under 30 are 37%, still significantly higher, almost 50% higher than the odds of getting it before pity on the 60 pull banner. So hopefully this information has been helpful, and someone who's been trying to decide, oh, what banner should I pull on, I don't know. I'm not going to say I recommend going for the 100 pull banner unless you've got extra resources to burn, because you will inevitably get shafted and have to go all the way to 100. It'll happen, eventually. But when we're talking about long-term efficiency, the 100 pull banner does have a lot better pulls per copy in terms of the actual probabilities. So that's been a short breakdown. Like I said, the next video will be a lore video. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and all that stuff, but you don't have to. It's totally up to you. There's gonna be more content coming. I'll see you in the next one, and don't give up on getting your favorite constructs to come home.